Hi guys, and welcome to episode 10 of this Director of Football Challenge with Sheffield Wednesday. So, let's get into the schedule. As you can see, since the last game where we played Newcastle, we drew 2-2. We've done very well, to be fair. We had a little bit of a slip up in one of the games, but overall we've played pretty well. We've won a lot of games. Incredibly, we've even won this one against Man City. That was a crazy game, 4-3. We'll have a quick look into the game on that one. As you can see, look at the goals. So they took the lead on 27. We replied on the 30th. They then scored just before half-time at the 40th minute. Came out from half-time. Jordan Rhodes scores to make it 2-2. They then had a second penalty of the game, which then missed on the 56th minute. We carried on playing. We actually took the lead through Alman Abdi, so we were 3-2 up at this point. I thought it was too good to be true. It was. It lasted 2 minutes. Sergio Aguero with another goal, 74th minute, so 3-3. I thought, here we go. The one thing that I didn't want was extra time. So I thought, you know what? I'll just go attacking. If we lose, we lose. We weren't expected to win anyway. Went attacking, and guess what happened? Forestieri pops up in the 87th minute, only goes and gets the winner. So we then stuck it on all-out defence for the 3 minutes and a bit of extra time at the end, and we did it, 4-3. Absolute crazy scenes. So we're going back to Wembley for the FA Cup final against Tottenham at the end of the season, which is ridiculous. And I was wondering, I'm sure they used to, if you won the FA Cup, you used to get into Europe. So is that still a thing? And I'm sure they also used to do the thing where if Tottenham, say if they were already qualified for the Champions League, they didn't need the Europa League place, so the Europa League place would go to us just for being in the final. So I'm thinking that would be pretty amazing if we managed to get promoted this season and we're straight into Europe. I don't know how our squad would actually manage with it, but I wonder if that actually will happen. It'll be interesting to see what happens with that. Okay, so let's have a quick run through of the games since you were last with us. So Cardiff, we played those. This one was so lucky, it was unreal. So we played better football. They scored, I think they scored just before half time, and then we were just attacking, nothing was happening for us. We thought, this is it, it's going to be title over just after the 2-2 where I said we needed to go on and win. And then we got a penalty in the 88th minute. So Barry Bannon pops up and scores it, and then more or less straight from their kick-off we nick the ball back, go up the other end, and David Jones scores straight away again in the 89th minute. Talk about a late comeback. It was ridiculous. And yeah, I was a little bit excited about that. So yeah, we ended up winning that one 2-1, which I was so happy about at the time. I did not see us winning that match once it got to the 87th minute. I thought there's no chance. And then following that, we played QPR. We beat these 2-0, so this one was a little bit more comfortable. Although saying that, it was similar story. We just couldn't break them down for a lot of the game. I think that's the thing now. Teams are just sitting back and defending because, they haven't really got much to play for. So they just probably don't want to get beat. But yeah, we would struggle to break them down again. Forestieri pops up with a goal in the 83rd. We did then go pretty much all out defensive, but still managed to go forward and get a late second goal, which was nice, just to kill the game off. So yeah, then we've already been through the crazy 4-3 against Man City at Wembley. So yeah, that was a fun game. Played in front of 90,000 people, sellout crowd, crazy. The following game, this is the little bit of a slip up we had against Derby. We were losing 1-0 again. We seem to always concede first at the minute. I don't know why, it's just, that's the way it's happening for us at the minute. So we conceded first, we were losing 1-0 at half time I think. Came back out, got the goal in the 65th, and I thought, here we go, this is going to be another one of our comebacks. We've done this so many times over the past few weeks, but it wasn't to be. I thought a draw's not a terrible result, and then yeah, they popped up right at the end and took the game 2-1. So very disappointing. So the next game then became a massive must-win game, and we did do it. And yet again, it was another late goal. So I think it was the same again, to be fair. They scored first. We came back, Adam reached in the 77th minute, and then yeah, David Jones popped up again. He's popped up with a few goals off the bench, to be fair. David Jones, important goals as well. So yeah, we managed to win 2-1 to take us into the final game. So let's have a look at how that's all affected the table. Here we go. So as you can see, the table is a little bit crazy at the minute. So technically, 4 teams could still win the title. Realistically, Newcastle probably aren't. The only way they could win is if all those 3 lost and they won by 12 goals. So we'll say Newcastle can't win the title. They could get promoted automatically. But basically, yeah, Huddersfield, after being so far ahead earlier in the season, ourselves and Norwich have just been on crazy runs of form. Huddersfield have just drawn quite a few games recently. So they've drawn 12 games this season. So it's a little bit mad to see that we're all on 84 points going into the end of the season. So Huddersfield have got a much better goal difference, so that's probably worth an extra point to them. But if Huddersfield don't win today, the title's more or less up for grabs for any of us. So yeah, I wasn't expecting to be competing for the title. I'm probably not that bothered about the title. I really just want to get promoted. So any of those top 2 positions, I'm over the moon with, but I just do not want to be the one team that misses out. It'd be devastating for Huddersfield as well. They've been top pretty much all season from the first few games. So if they manage to drop down into the playoffs on the last day, that'd be ridiculous as well. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting game. There's a lot riding on the game. We're going to have to keep an eye on the other results too. So it's kind of in our hands, but there's only one. The goal difference is only 1 between ourselves and Norwich. So there's not much in this at all. We basically need to win, and we need to hope Norwich don't win better than us. So if we win 1-0 and they win 3-0, we're potentially going to drop down into the playoffs, and we really don't want to do that right at this stage. So hopefully one of the other teams might do us a favour, but we can't rely on that. We need to win. We need to win well. We're playing against Fulham, who are 8th. They've, annoyingly, it's a shame, but they have actually still got something to play for. So they could potentially still nick this last playoff spot. If they were down here somewhere and didn't have much to play for, hopefully it'd be a bit of an easy game, but they have still got something to play for. We should still beat them, but yeah, it's going to be a very interesting game. So let's get straight into the tactics for the game. I've been looking forward to this game. I want to get it over and done with. So here we go. So another quick thing, Will Buckley, I think it was the game just before the semi-final, he got injured. I can't remember what the actual injury was, but he was out for 6 to 8 months. So he was recalled from his loan by his parent club, so he's now gone from the club. So after those few good, really important performances off the bench for us when he was coming back from his other injury, he got injured again, and now he's left the club. So that's the last we'll see of Will Buckley. But in the last sort of 3 or 4 days, Rennie Adelaide has popped up with a late appearance in the season. He's back in training from his injury. He's been out for sort of 4 or 5 months. But he's not match fit to play, but we thought we'll put him on the bench to replace Buckley. He might be able to do something last 10-15 minutes. He was playing really well for us before his injury. I think he was one of the highest assisting players in the league, so yeah, he created a lot of goals, created a lot of chances for us. So hopefully, if we need him, he's there just to pop up with a late little bit of magic. We'll see. So we'll quickly run through the team. It's a similar team to the last one you saw. So Kieran Westwood, Liam Palmer, Sam Hutchinson, Tom Lees. Morgan Fox has had to come in because, annoyingly, Daniel Pudil picked up another yellow card, not in the last game, the one before, and he's now suspended for 3 games, so he's missed the last 2 games of the season and the FA Cup final, and he is a very important player for us. He's a bit underrated, but he's played more or less every game for us. He played 50 times for us this season, so it's joint highest. So yeah, he's an important player, and it's a shame that he's going to miss these last 2 games and the FA Cup final. So we're having to make do with Morgan Fox, who's been a bit of a bit part player for us. So yeah, we'll just have to do the best we can. So then we've got Kieran Lee and Barry Bannon in the midfield, Reach, Abdi, Forestieri behind Jordan Rhodes. So here we go. Okay, here we go. So let's just move that up there, just see if we can get the other scores. So latest scores. Let's drag that over to this side. And we really need to just see those Huddersfield Norwich scores coming in. And there's our own as well. Okay. Oh wow. Yeah, not a great start for us here. Standard. This is typical. Last game of the season, massive game. We've got a red card after 10 minutes. So we'll have to bring on Sasso. It's a shame because I don't want to bring anybody off this early, because they're all important for us. maybe we'll bring off Bannon. We'll drop Abdi. I don't want to take Abdi off. Normally I'd take off the attacking midfielder, but he's played so well for us recently. I just don't want to take him off, so we'll take off Bannon. Wow, this has made things hard for ourselves. At the minute, Norwich and Huddersfield are still drawing. I know Huddersfield have just gone ahead, so yeah, they're probably going to win the league. They deserve to win the league, to be fair. Here we go. Ball out to Reach on the right. Inside to Lee. Palmer. Fox, can he find it? Gets it back to Forestieri. Lee. Through to Reach. Can he hit one? Oh, and it's deflected. We'll take that. We will take that straight away. 1-0. So Forestieri to Lee. He picks out Reach. He loves a shot from the edge of the area. He hits it. It takes a wicked deflection. Keeper can't do anything about it, but we needed that, and we will take that right now. A bit of luck right at the end of the season. Hopefully. It's a good start. Say we're a man down. Let's just keep this up, boys. Oh, Huddersfield have conceded. It's now 1-1, so we're now technically we're winning the league. Wow, that's crazy. Surely it can't stay like this. I don't think we've been top all season, so that's ridiculous. The thing is, I'm just worried that the 10 men, how long are we going to realistically be able to hold on to this lead? We've had 2 shots. We normally had 20 shots by now. Okay, Jordan Rhodes is having a bit of a shocker. Adam Reach is now injured as well. Wow, this is not looking good so far. See, I didn't want to bring Adelaide on so early. Do I risk it, or do I bring on Matthias? But he's just done nothing since we've played him. I'm going to do it. I'm bringing on Adelaide. So put him back onto the left where he likes to play. We'll leave Forestieri out on the right. This could be a big decision. If he plays 10 minutes, then gets injured again and comes off, then it's yeah, not worked out. We just need to defend. Come on. Good defending there. Right, here we go. Just keep the ball. We don't need to do anything crazy. What can Forestieri do here? Goes on a little run. Inside to Palmer. Through to Rhodes. Can he cross it? Oh, no. Oh. If we could have gone 2-0 up then, that would have been massive. Right. Just don't let them counter-attack us. That's it. Well played by Fox. He wins the ball back. Still end of the highlight? No. Rhodes still goes forward with it. Forestieri again. Inside to Fox. Forestieri. Are we going to get another chance, Rhodes? Oh, it's another really good chance. We need to be taking these chances. These are going to come back to haunt us at the end. See, we've got to worry about the goal difference too, because if Norwich go on and win 3-0, there's nothing we can do to stop them. Our goal difference is only 1 better than them. Oh, there we go, and Huddersfield are taking the lead again, so we're back down to second. Right, 20 minutes to go. So Jordan Rhodes has not played well, but Sam Winnall has literally done nothing all season. He's played about 4 games, sub-appearances, no goals, no assists, nothing. He's been injured half the season. Do I want to bring him on? What I will do, I'll stick Forestieri up front and I'll bring Matthias on. I said earlier that he'd not done anything, but he's probably done a bit more than Sam will. So, right, there we go. Final throw of the dice for us. See, do I go defensive? I just worry that if I go defensive, then we're going to stop going forward with the ball. Fulham are going to get more of the ball. Right, we're going to have to. Oh, come on, don't score. Don't score here. Not now. Please. Oh, no. Oh. Now we need Norwich to not score. We need Norwich to just draw. What do we do? Well, we can't do anything. There's no point attacking now. There's no point going all out defensive. We'll just leave it as it is and just hope Norwich, please don't score. So, in 10 minutes. Is that it? Did Norwich score? I can't believe. Oh wow. Great team talk there. It looks like it. Let's just confirm. Come on, tell me we finished second. I think we did. Oh my god, we did it. Oh my god, this is amazing. What a final day to the season. That is ridiculous. Oh my, I can't believe that with the no money, the minus 7 million in the bank. The 0 sign, it was signed 1 player on loan, and that's it. And we've managed to do it. So yeah, not much help from our director of football. He's brought in a lot of staff. To be fair to him, he's improved our staffing, and it's obviously improved our training and our coaching, and yeah, it's worked. So this is ridiculous. Yeah, so we've been promoted automatically. This is so much more than I could have hoped for at the beginning of the season, beginning of this challenge. So I'm loving seeing emails like this. So we've got 10 million to spend. That's, yeah, not massive to say how small our squad is. We've not got the best squad. To say we've managed to be promoted is amazing. But yeah, the director of football is going to have to do a lot of business this summer, and he's going to have to do his business very well. You can't go out and buy one good player and leave the squad as it is. We need more or less a new squad. So it's going to be very interesting. It's finally going to get interesting in terms of the director of football. He's going to have to do some work. He's going to have to do a lot of transfers. So yeah, the first episode of the next season is going to be a very interesting one, going through all those transfers. So yeah, amazing. So let's check out that table once again. So as you can see, we've nicked it. We've got the exact same wins, draws and losses as Norwich, the exact same season, but we scored one more goal. That's all it was, one goal, and we're up. If Norwich don't win the playoffs, then that's ridiculous. We've gone up, yeah, by the +1 goal difference, so incredible. So I think what we'll do is, obviously we've still got this big FA Cup final, which against Tottenham I'm not fancying our chances, but we've got a couple of weeks to rest the players and we'll hopefully be at full strength. We'll give it a good go, and then yeah, we'll come back, we'll have a bit of a review of the season. I'll let you know if anything interesting's happened, if I've finally been offered that new contract. Now I've got a bit of Premier League money coming in. Yeah, so it could be a very interesting episode. So we'll have the one more episode of this season, just a bit of a recap, FA Cup final day, and then yeah, on to next season. Hopefully some exciting stuff, a lot of transfers, and Premier League football. Wow, did not expect that in our second season of the challenge. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, please pop a like on there. We've been promoted, come on guys, that deserves a like surely, and a subscribe if you want to keep up to date with the challenge. If you want to keep up to date with us next season in the Premier League, then subscribe to the channel. If you want to chat to me on Twitter, that'd be great too. The Twitter handle is in the description, and yeah, I will see you for Cup final day.